Hi there, Rabbi, and happy Mother's Day. We all know that how important it is to have a woman in our lives. Even in the movie The Quiet Man, one of the characters says, even Father Lonigan had a mother. Religion and mothers are go hand in hand, don't they? I mean, in Catholicism, we have the Virgin Mary, the mother of all of us. Is there an equivalent in Judaism?
The feminine aspect, the feminine attribute of God is called the Shekhinah. And so that's would be the equivalent of the Blessed Virgin Mary. This idea that the divine spirit in the shape, well, Christianity uses a dove, and Judaism also does as well. This idea of a feminine, a woman, a mother to comfort us, to save us, and to protect us. And think about life-threatening situations in prison or in combat. People always call out for their mother. It's because our mothers comforted us, delivered us, brought us into this world, and continue to protect us. So there is a very strong influence. And I think if we look at Hindu or Buddhism or Islam, we're going to find this whole idea of a Shekhinah, of a divine presence, of a mother who comforts. And remember, these are attributes of God. We're not making statues. We're not worshiping them. We're not talking about God being multiple or anything because God's unknowable. So let's talk about his qualities, his attributes. And so, as a mother, that's one of God's attributes.
Sometimes we refer jokingly that God is a woman. It actually makes a lot more sense because the act of creation is more carefully, accurately embodied in a woman.
And so it's really about time that all of us begin to accept she. If I want to refer to God, instead of saying he is great, I can say she is great. And it's no longer a tongue in cheek. It's no longer a joke because, as I mentioned before, God being the one, being the higher power, being unknowable, what's wrong with me using a feminine attribute? Because that really is so much a part. But I hope to live to see the day when referring to God as she is no longer frowned upon or think is funny.
I like to think that if we should celebrate Mother's Day accurately, should include a religious experience, an acknowledgement of God, of the Creator. My only problem would be how can I make God pancakes and bacon for breakfast on Mother's Day? Well, as we say in my family, here's to all the mothers out there, wherever they are. God bless them all, everyone. And thank you for putting us all on this planet.
And it's appropriate, putting aside Hallmark cards and other things, it's appropriate that we add a religious tone to Mother's Day in terms of she, in terms of the Shekhinah, in terms of the Blessed Virgin Mary, or whatever your religion may have as a feminine aspect of God. So let's say a prayer and use the name of your religion for the feminine attribute of the divine.